In the heart of a bustling Indian town, Arjun worked tirelessly to keep a small shop running. His days were long, his earnings meager, and his gravest concern was providing for his aging mother. Yet amidst all the responsibility, Arjun nursed a dream to one day own his own business, a thriving spice empire. He often spoke of this ambition to his friends over chai, but instead of encouragement, he met laughter. "Talk is cheap," they would say. They mocked how he spoke grandly of the future, but stayed in the same place day after day. One evening, feeling lost and frustrated, Arjun heard whispers of Acharya, a wise mentor known for guiding young minds. With a flicker of hope, Arjun decided to seek him out. When Arjun arrived, the old man regarded him with calm, piercing eyes. "What brings you here?" Acharya asked. Arjun poured out his soul, his dreams, his struggles, his frustration about going nowhere. Acharya listened without interrupting, then said, "Dreams don't need words. They need quiet, steady action. Silence your boasting and let your work speak." Before Arjun could even respond, Acharya handed him a seed. "Plant this, tend to it daily, but tell no one. It will teach you the value of silence and discipline." English tip number 1, practice saying aloud, "I will take action," 3 times to build confidence. Confused but intrigued, Arjun planted the seed the next morning. He watered it, shielded it from harsh sunlight, and pulled weeds, all without telling a soul. His friends noticed, of course, and mocked him. "What's the point of this tiny plant? Got a new hobby, Arjun," they sneered, but Arjun stayed focused. Day by day, his quiet devotion bore results. The seed grew into a strong sapling, its leaves vibrant with life. As he poured himself into this simple task, he realized the true power of discipline. Acharya's lesson was clear. Growth comes not from grand words, but from patient, steady effort. Inspired by this revelation, Arjun now turned his discipline toward his dream. He began saving every rupee he could spare. At night, as the town slept, he pored over market research, studied spice blends, and sketched out a plan for a small stall. Still, he told no one of his ambitions. There were setbacks. His first supplier cheated him, and a storm destroyed his stall. Yet he remained steady, rebuilding each time without complaint or discussion. His friends still gathered to boast about their grand ideas, but as weeks turned into months, it became clear. Only Arjun's actions were driving progress. Where others were distracted by idle talk, Arjun's persistence allowed him to grow quietly. English tip number 2, use "I can" statements. Say, "I can stay focused" to strengthen your mindset. Years later, Arjun had transformed his humble stall into a thriving spice shop. His business expanded across the town, becoming well known for its quality and innovation. Customers poured in not because of flashy advertisements or promises, but because Arjun's reputation spoke louder than words. One day, a wealthy merchant approached him with a proposition, an investment to take the business even further. "I've watched you work quietly and consistently," the merchant said. "Your determination is unmatched." With this new partnership, Arjun's spice empire soared across regions, making him a renowned entrepreneur. Despite his success, he remained humble, never speaking boastfully of his achievements. His actions had always spoken for him. Years later, he returned to Acharya, now a man whose name had brought prosperity to the entire town. "Why did silence matter so much?" Arjun asked. Acharya's eyes glinted with wisdom. "Words scatter energy," he replied, "but silence channels it into action. Your success spoke for itself." Inspired by Acharya, Arjun began mentoring young entrepreneurs in the town. He taught them not only business strategies, but also simple English phrases. "Thank you, I am focused," to help them communicate with confidence. His students carried his lessons forward, and soon the town flourished with quiet, disciplined workers committed to their dreams. One day, a young dreamer approached Arjun and asked him the secret to success. Arjun smiled and gave the same advice Acharya had once given him. "Don't talk about your dreams, work for them. Let your actions be your voice." English tip number 3, practice perseverance each day. Repeat after me, "I will keep working." Arjun's journey comes with a moral. True success is born of disciplined action, not empty words. When you pour your energy into consistent effort, your work will roar louder than any boast. Final tip. Say aloud, "I will let my work speak." Repeat it daily to inspire yourself and watch your actions bloom into results. And here's your call to action. Let Arjun's journey remind you of a simple truth. Silence is powerful, but work is unstoppable. If this inspired you, like, share, and subscribe for more motivational stories.